Hi everyone, it's Bev DeBono, and I have a really fun page idea tonight for us. And this actually was one of the virtual crop sketches from last month, and it uses the Creative Memories 1 3/4 circle. And what I love about this idea is that these circles and these little banner toppers you can make out of a lot of your scraps. And I also like the fact that you can turn the circles to a different direction. So I was playing with another one earlier, and this was kind of a formal one, and I turned it in another direction. So you see that it's a very versatile type of layout. In fact, if I wanted to, I could put one up and one down. You could have, if these matched, it would make sense. Two together in the middle, two on the bottom, and two on the sides. And this is really cute because you can even decorate inside each of your circles by putting cute little punch outs. In this one, I used the champagne glasses. You could do diplomas. You could do butterflies. You could do beach chairs, umbrellas, the cute little turtles, anything like that. So I think it's a very versatile idea that you can use over and over. So it's very easy to make, and let's get started. You need a background paper, either a cardstock or a tonal. So I'm going to go with a tonal, and then you're going to need some coordinating colors to make your little banners and your circle punches. Okay, and they don't all have to be the same. You see here, I varied the colors, and that gives it a little bit of interest. As long as they coordinate, I think it works out really well. And here's another one with the lemons, just all coordinating with the colors. Okay, so if you don't have the 1 3/4 circle, the best thing that you can do is to use the 1.5 inch cut out from the template. The 1 3/4 is perfect because the 1 3/4 size that we get from our circle is what we use to put on the bottom of the 1 3/4 banners. If you're going to use the 1.5 inch template, then you are going to use circle number 1, red blade on the inside. Circle number 1 is the smallest circle. Red blade on the inside will give you an 1.5 inch circle, an 1.5 inch circle. And then you can use that on your 1.5 inch banners. Okay, so you're going to have to adjust it to 1.5 inch as opposed to 1 3/4, because you see the circles fit right on top of that piece. Okay, so let's get started. I have my base, and now I'm going to use my coordinating colors here. And I'm going to cut 1 3/4 inches. And 1 3/4 inches is all the way over to the right-hand side of your trimmer. It's the last grid here. It's 1 3/4 inches. Okay, and now you need to cut 1 3/4 by 3 inches. These are for your banners. You need that twice. 1.75 inches by 2.5, you need that twice. 1.75 inches by 2, you need that twice. Okay, so you start with 1.75 inches, then you cut 3 inches 2 times, then 2.5 inches 2 times, and then 2 inches 2 times. So depending on what colors you're using, you can adjust, but 1.75 inches is your base here. Okay, so I have 1.75 inches by 3. Now I'm going to change up my color. I'm going to use a silver shimmer. And I'm going to do 1.75 inches. And now this one is going to be 2.5 inches twice. And now your third set is 1.75 inches by 2 inches. 1.75 inches by 2 inches. Okay, now we're going to assemble. Well, we're going to at least put these down. So you have your 2 large ones, your 3-inch pieces at your ends. Then your 2.5-inch pieces are next. And then your 2-inch pieces go in the middle, just like that. So this is just a little variation on a banner. Usually banners, we have like a flag look. This banner, these banners have the circle bottoms. Okay, now I'm going to start taping these down and then I'm going to punch my circles. And I'm going to use my repositionable tape. I'm going to start at my outside edges for both. And I am going to place these at about 1/4 inch in from the edges. All the way to the top, about 1/4 inch in from the edges. Oops, this one's a little crooked. Let me lift that up with my multi-purpose tool there. And get that positioned over. There we go. Okay. Now I'm going to tape down my 2.5 inches. Well, first I'm going to do my middle pieces. So where the 6-inch mark is, I'm going to go over about 1/8 of an inch on both so that they're even in the 6-inch mark. And it's always good to do your outer, then your middle, and then these middle, I call them the middle child there, but they're the easiest to maneuver, as opposed to putting that down and then you get to the other side and then you have to pull everything up. This way, we're just making sure that it's all set. And now we're able to do the 2.5 inches. And they just go all the way to the top. So see how easy that is when you do that 2.5 inch piece last. It's easier to get that centered, just like that. Okay. And now what we're going to do is we're going to use our 1.75 inch circle punch, and we're going to punch a bunch of circles that are going to coordinate. I have a couple already punched. We need 1.75 inches. And you can vary your colors around. So I can make it look kind of like that. Maybe I want to do a different color. All right, I have one more. Oops. My paper is not coordinating. I'm trying to punch one more and it's out of a scrap and it's not coordinating. So I'm going to just put a little, there we go. All right. Okay, so remember what I said, if you're using 1.5 inches, then your circle is going to be 1.5 inches and your banner is going to be 1.5 inches. Okay, so you're not going to be able to use 1 3/4, but you can do 1.5 inches. I'm going to put that on top of it. So as a, okay. And what you're going to do is you're going to then just line your circle, your 1 3/4 circle. I'm going to just put it where the circle and the paper meet together so that they look like they are one continuous piece like this. So it's one continuous piece. And I'm going to go ahead and put all of my circles now, attach them to my banners. Such a quick page. But so versatile because just by changing your colors, oh my goodness, you could use it for a lot of different pages. Okay, so there is my banner topper. Now, if I wanted, I had already done one in this these neutral tones for a wedding. If I wanted to, I could then see how nice it looks when you have the two on the outer edges looking in. So you could have them across the tops, the bottoms, or the outer edges. Or here's another idea is put the two banners together in the middle. And that's nice as well. So this is reflecting because there's some silver on that, sorry. Okay, so once you have that done, I think I like it like this, maybe. Once you have that done, you can then just decorate your pages and add whatever elements you like. You could even have them go in different directions. It doesn't all have to go in the same direction. In fact, it could be totally different. Like that. Could be something totally different from our other page. Could even have that up at the top. Okay, and then just add your embellishments. As I said, you can add, I'm going to do for this one, maybe I'll do a couple more of the champagne glasses. And these are Creative Memories punches that actually fit in there. Oops. Yeah, so play around with it. It's a really fun design. And this, as I said, I could see this with diplomas and graduation caps in here from the diploma and graduation cap punch. That would work also. And it for this particular colorway that I'm doing. So. And this is just a, this particular grouping is Elegant Moments, which was an exclusive advisor paper pack, which is what makes it fun to be an advisor because you can get all kinds of exclusive items that are not usually available. I'm going to make a toast on this one. There we go. Maybe I'll do love down here. And I can also put little hearts in that. Okay, so tell me which one you liked the best. This is Elegant Moments. I also have lemons, and this is from the Full of Wonder collection. Okay, so I hope that you enjoyed our technique tonight. You can find a lot of my techniques on my YouTube channel, Bev DeBono Designs. And also, if you are not currently working with a Creative Memories advisor, I would be happy to have you order from my website. And if you are looking to join a Creative Memories team, I do have a great team, a national team, and we have a lot of fun together. So I'd love to talk with you about it as well. Okay, hope to see you again next week. Bye-bye.